All right, welcome to the funny intro. Welcome to the midweek shave. Most of that lot is from our back garden. Many thanks, Mrs. H. How are you doing? How's the week gone? How's the health going? And how's the shaves doing? Right, 2 new products in this video. What are they? Well, I'll tell you now. First is the razor. Global shave, if you remember me telling you. And it's this thing, it's called the Gemini. I've not seen nothing like this before because it's a dual comb head and it comes with 2 handles. One knurled, which is meant for the face shaving bit, and one handle which is unknurled and smooth, and that's meant to put on here for the head shaving bit, so you've got more manoeuvrability, not too much grip, you can move it about. And I don't head shave, but obviously you can use either handle for whatever you want, but that's what the 2 handles are for. One's for the face, one's for the head, but again it depends on your preference which one you use. But it's a nice thing, so I'll just show you from there. It looks, is that focused, it looks similar, but this is where you see the difference. That's the open comb, so that's for the head, and that's a sort of semi, it's got a safety bar there, and that's for the face. I am going to try both on the face, but now inside this, a 3-piece non-adjustable, and something that's just impressed me very much, which must have gone into the design of this. I'm using a Persona Red, brand new. There is absolutely no overhang with this blade. It fits together beautifully. It feels well made, to be fair. Nice handle. It's like a plasticky cover or whatever is made. I don't know, but it's good. So that's that, 3-piece. I'm going to treat myself today. I'm going to use this Tale of Old Bond Street Platinum Collection. I haven't used that for a while. Hello, there's me. Scary. Use my mixing bowl. Now, new brush. DSCosmetics. And if I start sweating, I'm sorry. It's very warm today. It's about 25 degrees, but with the humidity feels closer to 30, and especially inside this property. So cream, I'm just going to get some, place it in the bottom there. The scent on that, oh, absolutely posh end wedding gear this. Yeah, so I'm using this cream as a treat. I've used it before, if many of you follow me, just don't want to waste any, moving the side of the bowl there. Now the brush from DSCosmetics, let me just clean my hands, is a unique one. It's their new, oh it is warm, it's a new venture which they wanted me to try, and this is a 24mm not badger, but it's got gel tips. It's a gel tipped badger brush. Slight badgery, sort of that scent you get with a new brush, but only slight. Now when it was, I've soaked it now obviously because there's a badger. When you think of gel tips, I expected to see something when it arrived, but it looks the same as any other badger. Unless you look under a microscope, maybe you can see something that's obviously got gel tips on it somewhere. Now the difference I did find, when it's dry, now you can't feel it now, when it's dry you could feel a drag, a sort of a drag on the ends there. You couldn't see nothing, doesn't look any different, but there was something in the feeling when I did that, a bit of a drag. Now it's wet, that's bloomed beautifully. It feels absolutely gorgeous, to be honest. So I'm not sure what to expect, I've never heard of this before. So that's been soaking in water. Holds water well, a badger. So we'll see what happens. Should be quite easy to lather. Oh, I love this scent. It's one of these soaps you'd use on a wedding, going to a wedding or a christening or an anniversary or something, you know, it's something special. Or if you're very rich, you'd use it every day, maybe. So that's lathered beautifully. So the brush lathers very nicely. There's no different there. Holds lather. So we'll see how it performs, if I can feel any difference. But it felt very smooth then. On Global Shave, and this comes with, you get a cloth for these razors. Okay, so just wet the face. Warm water, even though it's warm out. Must be due a haircut as well. That's what we're going to be tackling. Wow, that's a nice knot. How can I explain? It's it feels very, very smooth. There's no sort of, sometimes with a brand new Badger, especially boar, you get that slight sort of bristliness to it, a bit of a, not scratchy, but with this, it's smooth as heck. It's like a sort of a synthetic feel, really. Very nice. Because I'd not heard of it before. Gel tipped Badger, so it must be a new, they must have done some science behind it. So far so good. Right, here we go. Warm the razor. I'm not sure if the ice cream lady or ice cream man is going to make an appearance, or if Pavarotti is going to give us a tune, but so here we go. The Global Shave Club. This is the Gemini. So we're going to use the shaving for the face end side, double comb head. So here we go. Nice, very smooth. That's very smooth. Nice feeling to this razor. Now this blade fits nicely. Excuse me. Warm air conditioning. If we carry on having these sort of weathers, I will get air conditioning in this house. For those who think, when you get air conditioning, we don't have it standard in this country. We don't need it usually, just for a week or two of hot weather. Right, I'm going to try the head shaving end. The sort of open comb bit. See how that does. Wow, what a difference. So this end, to me, it's a sort of mild to mid aggression, very nice and smooth. And this one, you can hear the bite then, it's more aggressive. Nicely done that. So you can shave your face with it if you fancy something just a bit more aggressive. This is the head bit. I'll turn it now to the shaving the face bit. So you can hear it's smoother, can't you? And it cuts right through on the smooth as well. That's very nice. Nicely thought, that, Sheldon. Nicely thought out, because more and more people are shaving their heads these days. I'm not one yet, unless it disappears and then I think, sod it. It may happen. Right, just add a bit of water to this guy. Oh, it's a luxurious shaving cream. 24mm knot this. And the way it feels, I mean, you can't, as I say, you can't see any difference. I was not sure what to expect when they said gel tips. I expected to see a sort of different colour. Little, I don't know, little blobs of gel on each hair. I don't know how they've done it, but it's very clever. It feels very smooth, like the brush has been running, you know, one of these for years, but it's nice. And it's a badger brush. It's absolutely amazing feeling. Holds lather beautifully. 24mm knot, that. As I say, I'll put links if you want to look into it or whatever, see what it's about. I'll put a link to the website, as I will with the Global Shave Club. Right. Here we go, across the growth. I'm using the Gemini. This is the face shaving side, smoother side. Now we'll use the head shaving side. Hear the difference? Now it's not R41 on the open comb bit, but I'd say, what can I say? Edwin Jagger. Well, is it? Hang on. Yeah. Similar, let's say. But very smooth. This is the head shave inside the open comb. So you can shave both, I suppose, cover everything. Your way to go. So it's ideal if you do shave your head, you can do the 2-in-1. Beautiful. Again, I wasn't sure what to expect with this razor. I should imagine it was quite difficult to make that with and you know, to get it accurate. But I'm not an engineer, so keep your mouth shut, Paul, just use it. Excuse me while I just partake in a quick sip of cranberry. Part of my hydration. So that's it so far after 2 passes. Everything is performing wonderfully. Now I prefer, to be honest, I know this is supplied with a knurled handle and it's thicker for the face shaving bit, but I prefer a thicker handle. I like the thin one, but my preference is the thicker one. I may use it with a handle next time. just to see, but it's nice to have the choice. Okay, just back to the tap. Now there's no whisk. Look at that. Now there's no whiskers. It's like 1,000 fingers massaging. Beautiful, huh? Nice. But as I say, you can't see anything, so you... But there is something there. There's some difference, I can tell. It feels very nice. Well, it does, as you can see, it does a good job. It's a much wetter lather. Did I tell you one of my chilies is ripe, ready? I got a good part of me wants to just eat it, you know. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, we'll use the face shaving side again against the growth now. I hope to do a bit more with I got Instagram and Twitter, but I hardly have the time to use them, but I'm going to try and do a bit with them, or a bit more. And many thanks to everybody for being a part of the Paul's Wetheads on Facebook, the group. If you'd like to join that, the link will be in the video description, as it always is. Anything with my channels, all that is down below. We'll use this. This is the face shaving side. And thank you to Mrs. H, she's wonderful. She does most of it on there. And I do keep an eye on it. It's feels very nice. Yeah, it's quite a mild to mid, more mild feeling to this side, the face bit, but it goes straight through. Well, you can see how much whiskers I had. It goes straight through, no messing. Good combo for me, the Persona Red and the Wilkinson Sword. They work perfect in most razors, and I'm very impressed, as I say. No overhang. That's nice. Some people ask, why is there overhang? Why don't they make it that there isn't overhang? It's made, I think, to ease of access, so it's protruding, so you can get hold of it to place the blade in and out of the razor. I think that's what it's... but as I say, I'm not an engineer. What time's it now? I am an engineer on this bit though. 3, 2, 1. Pickup time, baby! Gel tip time. Gel tip time. Gel tip time. You say that quick. Gel tip time. I won't be at work today. I don't mean that. Yeah, same old jokes, I know. Right, let's give it a bit of aggression now. Come on, let's live dangerously. We're going to go with the open comb, the head bit. Ready? Listen to this. I would class that as a success. even if you don't head shave, I think it's a nice razor to have, because well, like I'm using it now, I can still use both sides. Yeah, the slickness on this shaving cream is superb. Don't need to mention it with tailors, and it should be for the price. The price of some of these shaving creams and that, it should come with a fella that does it for you. I'm going to be using some quite high-end soaps on Sunday. That was sent to me very kindly. Packaging is absolutely amazing, so that says a lot to me. Listen to that, there's nothing left. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, cold water rinse now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. Ice cold. Welsh water. Oh, they smell nice. Over there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. And I must admit, I do enjoy the heat. It's better when you're relaxed in it, not having to slave away in it in work or something. But anyway, take a look before I do anything else. That's 3 passes and pickup time. Global Shave Club, the Gemini. Very nice razor. I wasn't sure how the head shaving, the open comb side, would feel, but I mean, that's what they're intended for. But as I say, you could use it as I've done now. You could have one side if you feel like a mild shave, whatever, and then the other side with a bit more of a kick to it, a bit more of a bite. Very nice. Smooth on both sides, as in cutting. Beautiful. And for me personally, the Persona Red worked lovely in it, brand new. So well done, Sheldon. Another good one. Brush. Impressed with this. Wasn't sure what to expect. As I say, when you get it, you think gel tipped badger. You can't see any difference. Maybe you could if you look through a microscope or something, I don't know. It's a 24mm badger brush knot, and it's got gel tips, or it's called gel tips. But it does feel, when it's dry, you can feel like a dragginess, so there must be something on the tips there. And then it blooms in the water, soaks lovely. There's no scent now of a badger, you know, that sort of pig type scent or whatever it is. Well, it wouldn't be with this soap in it, but it's soon gone. Some are very strong, but this isn't. It was very, very slight. Very smooth when it's wet. Works well. So whatever the intention was, it's worked as far as I can see. So very nice. Thank you, DSCosmetic. Feels very smooth. It's like having a run-in brush, you know. Well, it's like a badger brush with a synthetic feel to it. I used my bowl. That was very nice. And now we're going to use my own concoction of witch hazel and tea tree oil. Very nice. None of that witch hazel smell, which is good news for me, because I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's good for the skin, especially tea tree oil. Lovely. No discomfort whatsoever. Then we're going to go luxury again. I thought I had the platinum aftershave, but maybe not. This is the St. James Collection Luxury Fragrance by Taylor's. Is it a spray one? Yeah, so we'll... Oh, that's nice. Bit more. That's nice. And then to put this beautiful face, I'll try and keep it that way. Bit late, isn't it? Anyway, Nivea Active Age Day Moisturiser Complete Care 6. I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond. Reminds me a bit of a James Bond. Just dabble in it. Did I ever tell you the Pinewood Studios where a lot of the Bond films are filmed on this 007 stage? I've been to it, massive place, and they had an open day in this, was it early 70s or 70s or something like that, when Roger Moore was Bond, and the queue was so big out of Pinewood Studios to go in by the public. Roger Moore was due in to film, and the queue was so big he had to turn around and go home. He just couldn't get into the place, so they didn't do many open days of that again. I doubt they do it these days with people having mobile phones, because unless they took the phones off you before you go in, but they wouldn't want people photographing or filming anything that could give the new film away. But that's lovely, very nice. That, sorry to waffle on, and that is it. That is that shave. So 2 new products worked very well. Global Shave Club Gemini dual comb head, and 2 handles come with it. Worked very nice. Very impressed with that. And the DSCosmetic, this is just the black handle on there. Which way is it? On there, see. 24mm badger, gel tipped badger brush. New thing, and works well. Really nice and smooth. And that's the result. Oh, we've got no claret today. So links to everything will be under the video description if you're interested in looking at stuff or whatever. And thanks again for joining me. Thanks for the chat, for the company. And don't forget the Paul's Wet Heads if you want to have a look at that. It's all down below. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, my other channel, everything. Links to these things. And there we go. Have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you on Sunday when I use this quite a high-end soap which arrived. A few of them, they've sent a few of them, very kind. I just need to contact them regarding a couple of things first if I can, but yeah, look forward to that. So have a great week, stay safe, happy, great shaves, all the best, take care.